tonight are on the broad road that leads to destruction. And tonight, I would say with Moses, I would say with Joshua, turn, repent, choose God, serve Him, live for Him. That is the message of God tonight to this great audience of people at Yankee Stadium.
I see revival coming to planet Earth, maybe as never before. It would be untold numbers, an untold, uncounted multitudes that will be saved. The dead will be raised. The arthritic will be healed. Cancer will be healed. No disease will be able to stand before God's people, and that it would be a worldwide situation.
There's a church that doesn't just know about God, they know God. They don't just believe in His power, they carry His power. God will shake the United States of America one last time, not by might, not by power, but by my Spirit.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as Adalis and I are here to announce our next big move, biggest move we've ever made for Revival Today. Behind me is a building that will look nothing like it looks right now when we finish. We're on just under 5 acres of property that we've just finished purchasing, which is going to give us the ability to have a state-of-the-art studio. And in that studio, something I've wanted to have for a long time, which is a live studio audience. It's going to be a 500-seat building when we finish with it that'll give us the ability to touch the world with our broadcasts. This facility is going to give me the ability to do what I've really missed, which is having you in the audience to minister to personally. Obviously, you can't beat the reach of digital media. We touch the whole world every day. But we have the ability now with this to lay hands on people, pray for people that are sick, a place where you can bring people that are drug addicted, demonized, and really give them the ministry that you can't get on YouTube and Facebook. I can't wait. And then beyond that, we're going to announce the launch of Revival Today Church. We're going to hold Holy Ghost church services every Sunday morning. I'll be there most Sunday mornings. This isn't going to be like some little side project. We're going to give you and your family a place you can go that's a soul-winning church that values the presence of God, where you can get prayed for and ministered to, where there's not a critical race theory lecture or a mask and social distancing 10 minutes of no talking to anybody in the lobby. None of that. We're going to have a place where you're free and where you're free to experience the presence of God.
I'm incredibly excited because I know a lot of you have been asking about different meetings and events that we couldn't have during COVID, and trust me, we tried so hard. So this really frees us up to do everything that we want to do with healing meetings and women's conferences. So I am so looking forward to seeing you and having you be a part of this.
So I want to give you a twofold call to action. Number one, if your church turned in to a liberal nightmare in 2020 and you need a place to go, I would be happy to have you at our church. Number two, if you are a partner or a friend of our ministry, Revival Today, this is the biggest move by far we've ever made. By the time we finish remodeling that building, the acquiring of the property, you're looking at a couple of M's. So if you would stand with us now, I'll say thank you ahead of time. Pray and ask the Holy Ghost what He would have you to do. You've been so generous, and I thank you ahead of time for your extreme generosity. I know I speak on behalf of my wife, everybody here at Revival Today when I say we love you very much. And now I can say I look forward to seeing you face to face here at the new home of Revival Today.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Check the Markets. This Monday morning, we got a nice little sell-off right now in the markets. The Dow's down in pre-market over 500 points, but it's still early in the day. Good morning, Ninja Buddha, Linda, Kelly from Oklahoma. And there goes the chat. Well, good morning, everybody. Major stock sell-off. The battle for space continues. Tomorrow, Jeff Bezos will launch into space. And Apple, Microsoft crossover. So we got some interesting news today. We're going to be checking the markets. See what happens here. We're down about, still over 500. 1.5% on the Dow, 1.25% on the S&P, over 2% on the Russell, on the small cap stocks, pre-market. JD, good morning. Naveed, good morning. M. Gunn from Elkhart, Indiana. Bitcoin is down. Everything's down. Gold is down. Oil is down. Just a good old-fashioned taking of profits and sell-off, or just panic selling. But there's opportunities in that. All right, make sure you share the broadcast with everyone that you know, and we'll get into it with the first article. Let's see the first article. Here we go. Good old DJT, 45. What do you guys think? Should he go for it? I think he should. I think he looks way better with just the beard and no hair at all. All right, next. Stock sell-off deepens, bonds gain on virus spread. Markets wrap. All right, let's see the article. Stocks in Europe headed for the biggest sell-off this year, and U.S. equity index futures tumbled as the spread of the Delta variant cast a pall over the global economic recovery. Treasuries gained along with the dollar as investors scampered for havens. Contracts on the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 dropped 1% or more, pointing to a stormy open for U.S. stocks as investors flee cyclical sectors. Airlines and banks were among the biggest decliners in pre-market trading in the U.S. Meanwhile, the rally in treasuries continued, sending 10-year yields to the lowest since February. Ding, 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 ding. That was point blank execution right there. The markets are open. Let's see what we got here. Down over 1% on the Dow, almost 1.5%. Yeah, so it looks like we're down 1.5% on almost everything here, 1.25% at least. So we got a nice little market sell-off. Good morning.
Wow. New bling. I'll tell you what, it's so organic.
Somebody get me.
I'm not shocked that you're wearing that, or that if it would be real, I just wouldn't be shocked. Seriously.
I don't think I could spend money on stuff like that.
No, 100%.
I've seen like, what's it called? MTV Cribs, when they show off their like chains and stuff. They're like necklaces.
Yeah.
They're like, I paid $200K for this one.
So ridiculous.
$200,000 for a necklace.
Something that you could
like
break.
This.
Seriously.
But then again, who knows?
That's shocking that looks so good. It could be the Puerto Rican side, where I'm like, wow, that's so fashionable. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. How's everyone doing today? How's your weekend?
Good. Very good. Yeah. Good until I saw the markets this morning.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. They're just down. Not a big deal.
What's up with Germany flooding and whatnot?
Yeah, my mom said it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Angela Merkel said it's very frightening what's happening.
Flood of a century is
Yeah.
what they're saying.
I mean, it's really ugly. Saw
Yeah.
some of the mudslides and whatnot.
Friends of ours in northern Germany had to be evacuated because the dam that's in their area was about to break.
No
Yeah.
way. 150 deaths.
102, almost 200.
That's a lot
Yeah.
for a first world country.
And still, I don't know how many hundreds that are still missing. They haven't even found yet.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Prayers for Germany.
Yep.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. I don't know if they're having such a Guten Tag today.
I know, it's true. Good day, Ninja Buddha.
What's up, my fellow amateur Bernie Madoffs? I do need the grills to match the chain. Don't encourage this. Bethany saying. Bethany, I will be walking around with this all the time now.
You should. It looks heavy. Is it?
It is plastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way. Let me see. We're gonna keep breaking it for Ron's sake, just so that he can come. Oh yeah, it's not bad.
Solid gold, everybody.
That's it. That's how we do. I don't know.
This is what happens when you watch Check the Markets. You can get chains like these.
So dumb. All right. Did you already cover the first part? Major stock sell-off?
Yeah, I was just
Who was it? What company?
all of them. I mean, tons.
No way.
Yeah, the market's down 500 points. Because of they're saying it's because of the Delta variant, but
Come on.
I mean,
the
this
Delta
was-
variant has been around since forever at this point. When did it seriously come out? January?
when
They
was
started
that?
talking about it.
May in India?
The problem is that they're scapegoating because it's not actually the Delta variant. It's actually the vaccines that are producing more COVID hospitalization.
Yeah.
And Israel just released a study basically saying that right now the people that have, COVID and are hospitalized or dead have been vaccinated.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that that's freaking people out.
Yeah.
Forget this Delta variant. It has nothing to do with the Delta variant. And then, did you see Johnson & Johnson with their SPF?
They have to pay $2 billion in fines or something like that?
I mean, it's literally like the whole litany of SPF
Yeah.
has carcinogenics in it. Crazy.
Man. Johnson & Johnson, not good news for them.
I think it was Chef Gruel was like, I can't believe Johnson & Johnson would hide these chemicals in their products. Kind of like just basically like just being a jerk. But think about that. So if they're doing that to products and have been doing it, because remember the baby powder,
Yeah.
they had to pay out a huge ton of cash.
It was $2 billion for the baby powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the baby powder incident.
Yeah.
And yet you want to trust them with a vaccine.
Then
Something wrong.
something is wrong. A while back, I don't know if it's still the case, but Gatorade wasn't allowed in Europe. I don't know if it is now. I haven't been back there in a while because it had some sort of chemical in it that was used in fire retardant,
Wow.
in like fire extinguishers.
It kind of tastes like fire, doesn't it? It has a little.
So when you got that burning
Pathetic.
thirst, it quenches it.
Lord. Help us, God. Which also leads me to another point that I made yesterday is the fact that there's such a push for vaccine and there's now this anti-vaccine pandemic that people are trying to portray in the media. But nobody's talking about health. Nobody's talking about wellness. They're not talking about eating well.
Yeah.
It's the most bizarre time ever. It's like nobody actually cares about your health. They're
No.
just trying to push this vaccine and then give you here's a cheeseburger to celebrate. Here's a beer to celebrate. It's like, why don't we actually talk about what's making people so sick?
Free Krispy Kreme donuts for a year.
100%. Why are you so obese? Why are you so lazy? Why are you eating yourself into a scooter?
Rebuke.
Can we receive it, Patrick? That was for you. But anyways, I mean, I'm just talking about like Europe and they have their different standards for foods and stuff. And so here we don't have those same standards. So it's just very strange. Very, very strange world we're living in. All right, continue. Take it away.
Shredded cheese has the equivalent of styrofoam in it that keeps the cheese from clumping together. What?
Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna eat cheese again.
I'm gonna go hunting for deer, and I'm just gonna have my own garden.
We have some crazy meat coming, by the way. It sounds very inappropriate, but we have some bison burgers. Let me just tell you what we're having for lunch today. Bison patties. No, I'm just kidding. We're not having bison. We're having filet mignons, elk.
Yeah. Elk is good.
Bison sirloin. Have you ever had that? Right, trying something new. I didn't even know that you could kill bison.
Your phone looks like a Samsung with that case on it.
Doesn't it? I would never.
I thought you just like switched.
No. It's not a Samsung though. It's not. Ladies and gents. But yeah, I know. I think Evelyn's is switching over to Samsung.
She is?
Yeah. No! I know. So now I have to deal with all of the little green texts.
Not if everybody switches.
No way. Not a chance. No! That's not what happened here. They farm bison. Okay. Bison is great. So is elk. Never had it. Can't tell you the difference, but we will today. Okay. Take it away, Patrick.
All right. Article, market sell-off. The Bloomberg one, the first one. Continue. Continue. Stocks in Europe headed for the biggest sell-off. Contracts. Stocks Europe 600 index slumped as much as 2.5%, the most since October, setting the gauge on track for a 2-month low. All industry sectors were deep in the red, with banks leading the retreat. Energy companies dropped as crude oil declined after OPEC Plus struck a deal to increase output. I believe it's 400,000 barrels a day in additional output. Core European bonds advanced. The pound slumped to near 4-month through, and the FTSE 100 plunged 2.4% after the UK lifted remaining virus curbs in England, even as virus cases increased in the most in the world, signaling the challenge nations face to fully reopen their economies. Continue. Delta variant, blah, blah, blah. Data at the end of last week showed retail sales remained robust in the U.S., but consumer sentiment unexpectedly declined as mounting concerns over rising prices led to a deterioration in buying conditions for big-ticket items. Continue. Another week of major earnings reports lies ahead. While the stock bulls hope they will provide support for equities, companies are evidently also focused on price pressures. The word inflation was mentioned on 87% of the earnings conference calls by S&P 500 companies, tracked by Bloomberg this month, compared with 33% at the same period a year ago. Elsewhere, MSCI Inc.'s gauge of Asia-Pacific shares hit the lowest in about a week, with Japan and Hong Kong underperforming and technology stocks struggling. Emerging market stocks and currencies weakened. Here are some key events to watch this week. Reserve Bank of Australia, European Central Bank, Bank of Indonesia, U.S. existing home sales, the Tokyo Summer Olympics. Continue. So here's some of the main market moves this morning. Looks like everything's down. Intermediate West Texas Intermediate crude fell 3.6% to $69.22 a barrel. Gold futures fell 0.9% to $17.98 an ounce. All right, next.
What? Oh, this place again.
Lordstown Motors discloses Justice Department investigation as truck launch looms. The electric startup says probe focuses on matters related to the reverse merger deal and pre-orders for the pickup truck Endurance. No! Continue. Electric startup Lordstown confirmed the Justice Department is probing its business, investigating matters related to its reverse merger deal last year, and pre-orders for its forthcoming pickup truck, the Endurance. Because there was way more orders. In a regulatory filing Thursday, the company said it had been informed by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan of its investigation, which follows one initiated by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The federal probe adds to the challenges facing the Ohio-based startup as it works to launch its first model all-electric pickup truck called the Endurance that executives have said will begin limited production in September. So we were following this story when the chief executive officer said that, what did he say again? Something along the lines of like, he said very vaguely that they have a lot of orders.
Right.
When in reality, it was probably just overplayed.
Right, for sure.
Overhyped, yeah.
It was almost like there was nothing confirmed. It was just kind of like there was...
we have a lot of interest or something.
Interest, exactly. But not to be confused with physical, actual orders.
Yeah.
What is this?
That is Donald Trump.
That's nice.
45 with the truck. He was the one pushing for it to go to Lordstown because that's where the Chevy, what's a small Chevy called? The really small one. Well, whatever it was called.
The new one that's coming out.
No, that's where it used Chevy Cruze. That's where they used to produce the Chevy Cruze. Then they got rid of it. I think they moved production of the Chevy Cruze to Mexico. Mm-hmm. They might not even be producing it anymore now because they're moving away from sedans. And so Lordstown Motors took over with this this truck, the Endeavor. All right, next. Billionaire Ethereum co-founder says he's quitting the world of cryptocurrency due to personal safety concerns.
Huh?
Anthony DeLorio, 48, will sell his blockchain firm and sever ties with startups. Did not say... All right, let's see the article. The billionaire co-founder of Ethereum has announced he's quitting the world of cryptocurrency because of personal safety concerns. Anthony DeLorio, who has had his own security team since 2017 with guards following him wherever he goes, will sell blockchain firm Decentral Inc., sever ties with other startups he's involved with, and focus on philanthropy instead. The Canadian entrepreneur did not say whether he had been the target of specific security threats,
Clearly
but explained
Come on.
he believed he would be safer away from crypto. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
But who's threatening him? That's what
exactly
I
right. You know, he's in some funny business. Apparently, it just caught up.
Yeah. Gambling debts.
What a wuss. Face your enemy.
Next. OPEC Plus agrees to boost oil supply as prices surge. Prices have climbed to 2.5-year highs as the global economy recovers from the coronavirus pandemic. Continue. OPEC Plus ministers agreed on Sunday to boost oil supply from August to cool prices, which have climbed to 2.5-year high as the global economy recovers from the coronavirus pandemic. The group, which includes OPEC countries and allies like Russia, crucially agreed new production allocations from May 2022 to overcome differences between Saudi Arabia and the UAE that threatened the plan. Continue. From August until December, the group will increase supply by a further 2 million barrels per day, or 0.4 million barrels per day a month. Okay. OPEC said in a statement, the group had agreed to extend the overall pact until the end of 2022 from an earlier planned date of April 2022 to leave more room for maneuver in case global recovery stalls. So there you have it. Oil is going down. Next. A flying car would cost more than Ferrari's top model, study finds. I saw this article on Fox Business this morning.
That's hilarious.
Flying cars may be possible one day, but they won't be cheap. Continue. People interested in owning a flying car when the vehicles become available in the marketplace, can expect to be set back more than the cost of Ferrari's top model. Pentagon Motor Group ran the numbers and found that the cost of a flying car will come in at $686,000, even more than the 2021 Ferrari SF90 Stradale, which has an MSRP of $625,000. Continue. At the moment, most of flying cars in production have high-end features like retractable wings, a travel range of 600 miles thanks to generous fuel tanks, and boast 2 jet engines, all coming at high manufacturing costs. So there's no surprise that it's valued with a hefty price tag. However, in the eyes of a millionaire or billionaire, the cost isn't astronomical, drawing parallels to exclusive supercars such as Ferrari's top-end SF90 Stradale.
How fast can those go?
Probably just about as fast as that Ferrari.
But you just don't have to deal with
roads.
roads.
Yeah. Continue.
That's going to be a freak show. I can't believe we're actually reading about this.
The
Could you imagine a grandma taking a...
no.
Just take my flying car out.
Between an estimated $37,000 for a license, $17,000 for insurance, and nearly $14,000 for parking, and approximately $800 in fuel, flying car buyers will spend an additional $69,000 their first year of ownership.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty reasonable.
But searches for flying cars have increased 125% since this time last year.
Come on.
So people are getting interested. They're like, I want to get myself a flying car.
I've had it
Forget
with
electric.
Toyota. What in the world? There's got to be... I mean, you can't just, like, create a flying car.
No. I mean, this is... They've had them for a long time, because I remember when I was a kid, they had one, but you had to take off the wings and then put it on a trailer that the car hauled. But they're still working on them. I looked up a couple of these, and I don't think I would ever get one, just because it doesn't look like an actual plane. I think it actually looks kind of stupid. But
I wonder how high you can go.
probably about the same as like any regular like small aircraft.
So was that 10,000?
10, 15,000 feet, yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And then say somebody panics. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fidgety drivers out there that
They
panic.
would.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you have a car in your roof or something. I don't know, like very bizarre.
It is. They would have to
gotta
fly
be some
above the
type
road.
of-
There will be regulation.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't know if this is going to take like... They're still going to have to... They still have a long ways to go before there's a mass amount of...
How much
flying
longer
cars.
till we're the Jetsons?
That's a good question.
Just let me know. Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Just kidding. All right, next.
Next.
Hell no. Oh my gosh. Was that Tour de France?
Yeah.
Why did I say France like that?
France.
What?
Tour de France.
France? Is that Tour de France? What? How did... Anyway. That was bizarre.
Let's see it again.
What
Look
is
at that.
happening? Oh my goodness.
It froze. Next.
That's all we needed.
Tesla unveils
snap.
$199 a month full self-driving subscription plan.
Okay.
But there's a catch.
You'll still die.
Owners of a pre-2019 Teslas may have to pay $1,500 for hardware update, leading to grumbles. Continue.
Tesla owners grumbling. Shocking.
Tesla has unveiled a $199 a month subscription plan for its full self-driving package rather than a $10,000 upfront fee, but it could come with an added cost for some drivers. I thought this was very interesting because so the basic autopilot to full self-driving for $199 a month or enhanced autopilot to full self-driving for $99 a month. Subscriptions can be canceled at any time. I feel like cars... And I read an article about this, and then when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's actually starting to happen.
Yeah.
That they're starting to go to subscription plans for everything.
Okay.
So you basically have an app store in your car.
Right.
So if you want features such as, whatever sensors, you're going to have to pay extra for it per month. But then you get continuous updates.
Right.
The more, the more they get connected to 5G, to the 5G networks, and the more that all gets expanded,
Right.
the more apps you can have in your vehicle.
Right. It's just kind of like this Agenda 2030 idea that you're not going to own anything.
Yes.
So you're just they're getting you acclimated to making small little payments here and there.
So you don't.
But you're never actually going to own anything.
Yeah. You don't own the software of the car. You don't own whatever. You still might own the car, but you have to pay per month a subscription cost.
Yeah. It's bogus.
Which I do now for my car to get like the remote start
I do that for
with the app.
for my car too.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a freaking clunky muscle car
I'm gonna
next.
go back to I'm gonna get a 90s Mercedes.
It's gonna cost you a small fortune.
And the markets are down over 600 points now.
Wow.
The Dow Jones is.
Buy the dip?
Yeah, buy the dip, everybody. A personal chauffeur for $200 a month, that's a steal.
Yeah.
If you look at it that way, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen those news articles, though, of a Tesla driver getting pulled over because he's asleep at the wheel on the highway? Or reading a book or something. Have you seen those?
Yeah, it's crazy. And irresponsible. It's like, I don't want an AI trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is just bizarre. And Eric is right. Have we not seen enough movies where the machines try to kill us all? It's so true. It's such a bizarre time. And I feel like I need to let that go, maybe, in order to, stay with the trend. If not, I'm going to be like my dad, which is like, back in my days, kind of thing. Like, I just need to stay relevant and accept that AI is going to be driving me around soon. I'm commenting on YouTube and driving as we speak. No-brainer for me. Sorry.
Next. Bill Ackman sees a massive economic boom despite the Delta variant, says rates to rebound. Bill Ackman, the billionaire from Pershing Square Capital, a hedge fund. Let's see the article. Billionaire investor Bill Ackman said Monday that the spread of the Delta variant doesn't pose a threat to economic reopening, seeing interest rates rising on the back of a big comeback. He's not the only one. Who was the other one? Another big hedge fund billionaire was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So if these guys are saying it, then I don't think it's as big of a deal as everybody's making it out to be.
Of course.
Next. When is Jeff Bezos' flight to space and how to watch the Blue Origin launch?
Wasn't it on the 16th?
No, it's actually tomorrow. I don't know why I kept saying the 17th, but it is tomorrow, the 20th.
20th.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Yeah. There's the
capsule.
The capsule.
Jeff Bezos has big ambitions in space. The Amazon founder plans to make his own first visit, with the flight scheduled to launch at 9 a.m. tomorrow, July 20th, the 52nd anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. The new Shepard rocket and capsule that will carry Mr. Bezos and 3 others was developed by his Blue Origin company.
Did you see he's bringing along an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
So the youngest person ever to make it to space and the oldest.
And the oldest.
That lady, the old lady. What's her name again? Her funky name? Like Sister Funk or something like that.
Wally something, right?
Wally Funkschmeier.
Yeah,
or something.
Wally Funk.
Yeah,
Isn't
Wally
that it?
Funk, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Funkadocious. Yeah, I like Wally. She's a great gal.
She was pretty cool. Continue.
I just can't even.
It'll be live streamed by Blue Origin, so go to blueorigin.com if that's the website, and you can see it.
So wrong.
5:30 a.m.
Who's gonna get up at 5:30 a.m.
to watch this?
Yeah.
This is history in the making.
Oh man.
I'm sure Jeff Bezos' girlfriend will be up watching it.
Jeff Bezos' girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
He has a girlfriend.
He does. That's why he broke up with
The first lady.
yeah. What was her name? Mackenzie.
Don't they look exactly alike too?
Who
I think,
McKen
like his first wife and then
And him?
This lady.
Oh no, his first wife doesn't have as much plastic surgery.
Really?
I don't think so.
Can you guys pull up a picture of his
When-
first wife versus his
When I saw his
the new model?
when I saw his girlfriend now, my first thought was Joan Rivers.
No.
Yes,
Oh, scary.
plastic surgery.
Joan Rivers. Ooh.
And if Joan Rivers is watching from the wherever she
The
is,
depths of wherever.
wherever she is,
Turning.
obviously it was all no. The face is all natural.
Joan Rivers. God, man, that's a throwback. Forgot about her. She was so against the Obamas too.
She
So
was.
bizarre. All right, can we remove this picture? I'm feeling like. All right, put it back. Put it back. I see. Okay. Okay. So the new one is to the left.
Yes.
The old one is to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a before and after picture.
In the middle, you have Dr. Evil.
For real. Oh, woof. I still think the first version was way prettier. Al natural. This lady over here looks insane. Anyway. All right. Anyways, next. Dang it.
All right, next article.
Wait, go back one. Go back one. Who that?
That's him.
That's not. That's not Jeff Bezos.
Or is that his brother? No,
Must be his
that's not his brother. That's him.
That's
Because
gotta
his
be
brother's
brother.
like much bigger than him.
No, that's definitely his brother. It's not. It's not Jeff. It's not. How do you see that and say, "Hey, that's Jeff Bezos wearing cowboy boots and
Because
accessories"?
he's launching from Texas.
It's not.
You got to get the outfit to match.
Wait, so then go back one more to the female. That's gonna be the 80-year-old. No, go, in the article, it's not that one. That lady. Yeah, Wally Funk. Yeah, that's a woman. That's Wally. Hugs, Wally. All right. Anyways, next article.
Confirmation that making your own coffee at home will make you a billionaire. There you have Richard Branson and Elon Musk. You
Is
got
that an espresso machine?
got all the coffee. I think that's a Keurig. You got all the coffee in the background there.
Gosh.
So, lesson learned, tip of the day. Make your own coffee at home. Become a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next.
Elon Musk looks scary. Like, what kind of build is that? He's got like boobies.
Bethany's cousin was just in town, and he lives.
This is how you're gonna end
Yes.
segue.
And he
I
lives-
said he's got bubbies, and he's at Bethany's cousins in town. What the heck?
he lives in like the Cocoa Beach, Melbourne area, and Elon Musk lives there now. And apparently, you can see him just like jogging down the A1A highway there
What?
every now and then. Yeah.
He needs to do a little bit more than jog. I mean, at this point, he probably doesn't have a personal trainer or anything because he feels like his mind is strong enough to.
He just wills his body to create muscles.
Meanwhile, he needs a training bra.
He's a billionaire and he's got those kitchen cabinets. What's the point? I don't even know if he still owns houses. Didn't last year he said he was going to sell all his like real estate. So that might just be a rental.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Very strange.
Yeah.
Somebody says, what's wrong with bubbies? There's really nothing wrong, but if you're a billionaire, then golly, let's do something about it. Don't you think? There's no reason if you're a multi-billionaire to not have a physique like a Greek god. You can just silicone it all up. It doesn't even have to be workout. Have you seen butt implants? Or they have, what are the calf muscle implants for men? And abs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to have to take a look at that. Gonna really have to take a look at that. He's renting out Section 8 housing. I'm gonna be surprised. Okay, next.
Digital manufacturing company Fast Radius nears $1.4 billion SPAC deal. Fast Radius would join several other companies tied to technology and supply chains and going public. So they work with other companies together to create like 3D printing of different parts, which I thought was very interesting. Let's see the article. Fast Radius is closing on a deal with a special purpose acquisition company that would value the digital manufacturing company at about $1.4 billion and take it public, backed by investors including UPS. Fast Radius uses a cloud-based software platform and manufacturing techniques, including 3D printing, to make unique parts, accelerating product and supply chain development for customers. Its other partners and customers have included household product seller Colgate-Palmolive and the baseball glove maker Rawlings. Fast Radius also works with other companies in this space, such as 3D printing technology firm Carbon, to produce parts. Continue. Chicago-based Fast Radius is nearing an agreement to combine with the green-focused SPAC ECP Environmental Growth Opportunities Corp. So there you have it. ECP Environmental Growth Opportunities Corp. So if you want to research that company some more, that's the SPAC that it's going to combine with to be listed. And next. Risks of crypto stablecoins attract attention of Yellen, Fed, and the SEC. See the article? Stablecoins, digital currencies pegged to national currencies like the US dollar, are increasingly seen as a potential risk, not just to crypto markets, but to the capital markets as well. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is scheduled Monday to hold a meeting of the President's Working Group on Financial Markets to discuss stablecoins. The Treasury Department said Friday. The group includes the heads of the Federal Reserve, Securities and Exchange Commission, and the Commodities Future Trading Commission. Bringing together regulators will enable us to assess the potential benefits of stablecoins while mitigating risks they pose to users, markets, or the financial system. Stablecoins are a key source of liquidity for cryptocurrency exchanges. Their largest users, which need to process trades 24 hours a day in the derivatives and decentralized finance markets. Stablecoins are used by traders and speculators as collateral, and many contracts pay out in stablecoins. So stablecoin is that one that we looked at not too long ago. So it seems it's now the SEC and the Treasury are taking a look at it. Sure. Maybe they're watching the show. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
Janet Yellen, if you're watching.
Thanks for watching, Janet.
Thanks for watching, and just understand that if you flood the market with liquidity, you're going to have inflation like we have now. I just want to let you know. Maybe if you pick up a textbook on economics, something like that. Just read through it. Basic economics, we can come to an understanding. And maybe we can even be friends. Who knows?
No, we can't. We'll be friends.
All right, next. Microsoft aims to put Windows in the hands of Apple. Android users through hybrid work. Software giant introduces cloud PC concept to bring its operating system to more devices. So I can have Microsoft on my iPhone if I wanted to.
You're going to...
I like this.
I try to get it.
Microsoft.
You're going to have to keep updating it. It's garbage.
Microsoft
is garbage.
Microsoft is innovating. Apple is not.
Innovating.
Yeah, I guarantee you, because they're bringing it to more.
They have a cloud base that
cloud-based
Apple has had for
operating
over
system.
30 years.
Stop it. Get some help.
Apple hasn't had it for over 30 years.
It's been a long time at this point.
They're bringing it to more phones, though. Apple doesn't do that.
What, bringing their system to more phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't download iOS on
Of course not, because
device.
you wouldn't want to.
No, I would.
You wouldn't want to. It would be slow and glitchy.
Because the camera's better on a Samsung device.
That's the only thing that's better.
And the chip is faster.
It doesn't matter when your
And my
program
battery
is so
life is not going to die after 1 year, where I have to keep it charged the entire time.
True. That's the truth. But who wants a 1-year-old phone anyways?
Okay. Mine's 2 years old.
What is it?
XR.
Same. I'm going to change it up, though.
I've been waiting for the new ones to come out and then see what they do. If they're
don't do anything.
innovating,
They don't do
because here's what they're going to do. They're going to come out and be like, our camera is now 30% better and our chip is 30% faster and the screen is exactly the same as it was.
And the battery
but
life,
we
yeah.
included a fourth camera on the back for our Prime Plus model, which now costs $600,000. I'm guarantee you that's exactly what they're going to do. They don't even have to do like, what do they call it? Their
Unveiling
little
or
talk
whatever.
that they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their keynote, the
Yeah,
Apple
their keynote.
keynote. Because we all
Those
know
used to be
exactly.
so exciting and fun. And now it's like,
when what's the
snooze
face
fest.
used to do them?
Yeah.
Steve
when
Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even watch him anymore. And we used to make a day out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit dramatic, but
Yeah, no, we used to like
at
put it on the
at
big
office,
TV and all watch it. Yeah.
We're, like so excited. We're like, oh my gosh, it can track your heartbeat. It keeps track of your footsteps. So innovative.
Yeah, they're not innovating anymore. What are they bringing out now? Nothing.
Nothing.
Once a company stops innovating, they start going down. That's why Xiaomi, or whatever that company is called from China, is now the second largest phone manufacturer instead of Apple.
Xiaomi,
Xiaomi. So it's Samsung, Xiaomi, then Apple.
China. Scary.
Yeah. But they got better cameras in their phone, better batteries.
I'm gonna be trying to learn Chinese, Mandarin,
Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Speaking of Duolingo, they're going to IPO soon.
Are they?
Yes. If you're
Pittsburgh
on
based.
Robinhood, I believe you can actually get in on the IPO.
Would love that because I love their app, and I've been learning a lot of French. I know a couple of sentences in Mandarin, of course. It's because that's what your host, is multilingual at this point. Misha Wanapong
Yeah, Duolingo.
Huh.
It's listed. And as well as Robinhood, HOOD. So you can get in on its own IPO.
300 million users.
Yeah, headquarters are in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, headquarters are in Pittsburgh, and you know where that is? It's right down downtown.
One of the big buildings.
One of it's like in that Pittsburgh Triangle area. No, but for real, it's a great app.
Yeah.
So yeah, IPO. It's already out.
Not
It's
yet.
already out
No,
there.
you can get in on it though on Robinhood.
Gotcha.
You can get in on the
people can
IPO.
That's great. All right, cool.
All right, low, medium, high.
Oh yes.
Low, SPDN. And we are now down 700 points on the Dow. On the S&P, we're at almost 0.75% down, 73 points. The Russell is also down over 2%. So for low, we have SPDN. Direction Daily S&P Bear 1X shares. So we've been going over the 3X shares. This is a regular 1X inverse ETF that runs contrary to the S&P 500. So this could be a good investment to hedge against a market downturn, such as we're seeing today. This is a little more low risk since it's just 1X. So if the market goes down 1%, this will go up 1%.
What are you guys arguing about in the comments?
I would buy options on this
What's the matter?
to hedge against losses.
What's wrong with them, Patrick? They're arguing in the comments.
They're
section.
arguing.
I think so. Is it Black Monday? Rep Jefferson says. Of course not.
No, I don't think so.
Huh? What'd you say?
Even-
That's right. We don't see color here.
Even though the market's down 700 points, because whenever we hear something like that, we think, oh no, the market's down 700 points, which points-wise, yes, that's a huge drop, but percentage-wise is what you have to look at.
I see.
Because back in the day, when the market was only at 12,000, if there was a 700-point drop, that's
Huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So now it's not that, it's a big deal, but it's not like that big of a deal. It would have to go down at least like 5% in one day for me to start thinking about
Withdrawing.
freaking out.
All right.
Medium.
Yeah, medium.
FHN, First Horizon National Bank. It's a bank holding company. Company provides financial services in 4 segments: regional banking, fixed income, corporate, and non-strategic, such as mortgage banking elements. They are the largest bank in Tennessee. They have had tremendous growth over the past couple of years, around 21% per year over the past 5 years and earnings per share growth of around 41%. I like this bank. I've held it since the beginning of last year. It has a low PE ratio to most other banks at 6.7x versus around 12x. Would be considered a discount. It also has a dividend yield of around 3.8%, which is incredible for a bank. Just had another great earnings beat on Friday. It's currently trading at around $15, which is probably way down from that now. So you can get in at a nice discount, exactly.
Nice.
And I would try to sell it around $20 for a short-term profit, but personally, I'm holding this bank for the long term. FHN, First Horizon National.
So somebody just says, Rep Jefferson says, is there anything driving the markets lower? So I think
they were saying...
the Delta variant.
They're saying the Delta variant. So there's probably... What I'm thinking is that there's talks of like some whatever shutdowns, whatever that.
Although England just opened up.
England just opened up, so I don't think that's going to be feasible. It's just people freaking out for no reason, and then once these people start selling, and then the news,
a ripple effect, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But this one is I think this is just a down day.
Yeah. It's just going to be a down day. I mean, we had a down week last week. It's either consolidation or it's going to, drop 10%, and then at that point we're going to see support, and the market's going to go back up. I don't think that's the bit.
I don't see anything in the news that would trigger any of this. The Delta variant, maybe.
Yeah.
The vaccine not working is more likely than even the Delta variant.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, and it's just a bigger down day. I mean, we've had a meteoric rise. If you look at most stocks, they've almost doubled since last year.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, what's your high?
My high is U.
Me?
4 U's. Energy Fuels, Inc. Engages...
anyways.
Uranium.
Uranium.
Energy Fuels, Inc. engages in the extraction, recovery, exploration, and sale of conventional and situ uranium. Not very profitable or making any money. However, compared to its peers in the industry, it's still doing better. Uranium is cyclical, and right now it's in a bear market. But with all these electric cars, all of these things that they're trying to push right now,
okay.
It might be a good time to get in, buy a little bit of it, see what happens. Uranium is something that I have been interested in and looking into, and that's something that we've covered here. And so, on Check the Market, I think that for the long term, this might be a good it's a high-risk play, but it might be a good high-risk play.
Yeah.
If you can invest, if you're able to invest on the London Stock Exchange, if you have Interactive Brokers or one of the other ones where you're cleared to trade on the London Stock Exchange, there's another company out there called Kazatomprom, which is the National Atomic Company of Kazakhstan.
Oh.
Ticker symbol is KAP on the LSE. That's the one I would get into if you can't get it to UU, or if you're able to trade on the LSE, the London Stock Exchange.
Are you?
Not yet, but I'm working on getting that Interactive Brokers account.
Nice.
So I can. Because there's way more markets that I can invest in at that point.
That's interesting. All right. When are the videos going to be done? The toots?
Tutorials? This week?
I'll hold you to it, ladies and gents. I want to see these. I need a tutorial or two. I've been slacking on my investing game, and I think I just feel like I just need somebody to walk me through it. So,
well, the
I appreciate your
tutorials
help.
are forthcoming. No problem.
All right, listen, have you partnered with Revival today? Now is your chance to get this amazing mug as your gift for a donation of any size. Wow.
That is a beautiful mug.
It's stunning. If you're watching on Facebook, here are the ways that you can give. Hashtag donate. Text RT to 50155. Cash App, $RT Give. Venmo, RT Give. If you want to use PayPal, it's revivaltoday.com/PayPal. And of course, we are now accepting cryptocurrencies of all kinds. So go ahead and scan the code or visit us at revivaltoday.com/give. Kofi continues to donate $50 until he gets his mug. Kofi, no offense, you're never going to see a mug. If you keep this money flowing, you're never going to see that mug. Bye, Linda. Have a great day. And then finally, if you want to mail in a check, do so at Revival Today, P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, PA 15329. And please don't forget to claim your offer at revivaltoday.com/offer. Call 412-446-2332 if you have any questions, and we'd love to walk you through it. Next up is what? Spiritual Emphasis Week. And let me tell you something. You don't want to miss this week. It's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be an amazing week. I think we've had this one time before, Spiritual Emphasis. Yes or no? I think so. And it was great. So it starts at 11. Don't want to miss it. Followed by Maddie at 4 p.m. And then every night, we're going to end the night with Check the News. And Evangelist Jonathan is back to do Check the News all week long. So you don't want to miss it. Definitely tune in at 11. And we will see you tomorrow at the same time, 9:20 a.m., 7 a.m. with 7:30 with Kofi. 7:30 with Kofi. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic Monday.
And I will look into that. As somebody commented about Stag, I'm going to look into it, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Don't interrupt Patrick. Don't ever do that.
But yeah, on that note, see you, everybody.